Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to talk about how having balanced goals is like riding a bicycle. Okay, so we talked a little bit about how it was like a bicycle last week, but now I'm going to be a little bit more specific. I'm going to bring out 7 different points of goal setting, things we need to make goals, and how it's similar to riding a bicycle. Okay, so the first thing is that action is needed, right? If you are just sitting on the bicycle, you're not going to go anywhere. So if you want to move forward in reaching your goals, action is needed. Second, consistency is needed. Again, if you are riding your bicycle and you decide to stop, what's going to happen? You're either going to just fall over, fall off your bike, because there's no more forward momentum, or you're just going to be stopped. You're going to be stopped right there in your tracks, and your destination is still out there. You're not going to be reaching it. The third thing that you're going to need is training wheels. Who had training wheels? I did. It's similar to life. We crawl before we walk. It helps us to develop the skills that we need for walking. Training wheels helps us develop the skills we need to ride the bike without them. It helps us provide support and confidence so that we can move on to those bigger and better things. So it helps us to figure out the areas in our life that you want to improve on and to pinpoint the skills you're going to need to develop to get there. Okay. 4, maintain your focus. Your goal is out here. It's not here. It's not here. It's in front of you. It's right in front of you. So you don't want to be distracted when you're riding a bicycle, right? If you're not looking where you're going, if you're constantly looking to the side or behind you, what's going to happen? Most likely, you're going to get off track, right off of your path, run into a tree, who knows what. And life is the same way. There are distractions all around us, and we could be interested in every single one of them, but we cannot do it all. So pick what your goal is and focus on that. If you are trying to do it all and trying to grab what everybody is offering you, you will never reach your goal. Number 5, learning is a continual process. And that's what goals do. They help us to learn as we progress on them. So, for example, in all learning processes, like even when you're crawling and you're at the stage where you're wanting to walk, what happens? They take a couple steps and you fall. The next time it's a few more steps and the fall, right? But they learn and develop those skills needed to progress in that walking stage. I've fallen off a bike. Who has not fallen off of a bike? So it helps us to learn what works and what doesn't work. Number 6, all roads are not straight paths or easy paths. Goals are going to be new roads for you. If they are old roads, it's no longer a goal. You've already achieved it, right? So chances are, whatever goal you're setting for yourself, it's a new path for you, which means you may not be familiar with it. There are most likely going to be unexpected obstacles and curves in this road for you that you are going to have to maneuver around. And how you do that and maintain your balance at the same time so that you don't fall is a key. It's a skill to learn. For example, if you're riding a bike and there is a piece of metal in the road, you need to swerve to miss it, or else you might end up with a flat tire. Or there's a pothole over here filled with water. If you don't miss it, you're going to go through it and you could bend your wheel or get water splashed all over you, making it a very uncomfortable rest of the ride. So leaning, and then you're going to have curves in the road, and you have to lean to get around those curves, right? On a bicycle. It's the same way with goals. You have to sometimes lean, sometimes you have to swerve to get around those obstacles. These are all skills that you learn on your road of goals. So the point is to look at each obstacle, each experience as a new opportunity, a new way of learning how to swerve and manage those curves. 7, confidence. The more you ride a bicycle, the more confident you become, right? The more you will challenge yourself to do and to try. Bigger and better roads, let's say. You might just start out in your home area, but as you learn to ride more efficiency and better, you will expand the area that you are going to ride. Each goal, again, will bring new skills. These skills will develop in you more confidence. The confidence will inspire motivation. Motivation inspires forward motion. So here we go. Now we have come full circle around that full wheel back to the beginning. Every new goal will follow this pattern, this wheel. If you notice on a wheel, it's a complete solid circle. There are no breaks in it. If there is a break in a wheel, it either has to be fixed or discarded. It's a non-functioning wheel. It has to be fixed or discarded. The same is true of goals. If it seems to be broken, it's not working for you, it's not achievable for you, then it either has to be fixed, modified, or discarded. Find a new goal that is more workable for you. So there we have it. Go slay the day.